only be below you if you were on it. This is post Ultimate Chess.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling? This is, I guess, podcast 18.
Well, me and Alan are feeling
Podcast 18.
We didn't have to drink
Team Regret lost horribly.
It was team. Oh, it's ours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We.
I'm surprised you forgot that.
Who?
What?
What?
Harry, you need to stop. Alright,
Hello.
I'm gonna plug my phone in. How you doing, Harry?
I'm fine. How are you? Is the podcast actually recording?
No, we've just been talking to an inanimate object for no reason.
Oh shit.
No
Hello.
need for that suck.
I'm.
Ethan, your phone hasn't been plugged in, right?
Yeah, I unplugged it.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty fine. I think.
You're not, you're very, very drunk.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. The
No,
first
I'm-
step is denial, Harry.
First step is denial. This is not grief.
It is.
Next comes anger, then bargaining.
Then comes like...
I'm not drunk. Alright, if I give you like this pillow, will you say that I'm not drunk?
Sure. What's the difference between a cushion and a pillow, Ethan?
There isn't.
There
One's
isn't
small
a
and one's not.
What would you consider this? This is a large square thing.
You realise they can't see the fucking.
That's why I just described it.
What is that?
No, you just said this. You said
No.
large square thing.
Yeah, this is a large square one. As I said pillow before, you're very drunk. Shut up.
Yes.
You're
A
drunk.
large square pillow, would you consider it a pillow or a cushion in your eyes?
Oh.
I'd say cushion.
A cushion, yes. Very much so. Wait,
that?
you have to turn down. How good do you think speak?
I don't know.
Not!
It's distracting me from podcasting.
What, the microphone, the speakers?
I think your blood alcohol level.
Yeah, nice.
Stupid fuck.
You say?
Blood alcohol level.
Random again?
Harry, anything interesting happening in your life lately?
Anything interesting in my life?
Joker again.
I went to like Robin Hood's Bay yesterday.
Like, you did a video on it, I saw it.
It's lovely. It's a lovely place.
What is it?
I didn't actually watch the video, I was lazy.
It's like
What is
it's
it?
a big hill with a beach at the end of it. Cool.
Magnificent.
Yeah, pretty.
Is it literally just a big hill with it?
Yeah, cool, dude.
Would you like me to take your thing back
It's like-
upstairs from...
What?
Oh,
We ended college recently too. Oh no,
That was
it
a
was a
while
month
ago.
ago.
that was a very long time ago. We're actually
That
gonna
was 2 months ago.
start the new fucking.
Fuck.
Oh, actually, no. Only I'm.
2 months ago, Harry. Well, a month and a half, maybe.
I mean, if you think about it, we're in like the second, like in terms of like a year in review, like we're in the second phase, like phase one.
Do you want
was,
me to
like
figure out how many days exactly we are in?
200 and something. I know it's more than 200. You said it. 218 last time you said.
Yeah, I'll have a look at my thing. There's a website that shows you how many days from, how many days to a certain date.
Back, I tell you.
Yeah, like that.
Get out of my swamp!
I don't have any moves.
That,
Get out of my swamp!
that seriously fills with like quite a lot.
Okay, so the count days we've been doing year review is 19 days.
See, that's awesome.
Hey, fun!
January the 1st. For some context, they're playing in just 2 videos are arriving shortly.
Not of this match
Why
though,
are you taunting, stupid fuck?
because we're doing the podcast.
No, I mean my guy.
No, I mean.
Knife him!
I was talking to Kai.
And then?
It's a rehash of podcast 4.
Stop
which
being
obviously
cheap,
we're just
Alan.
playing games.
You're cheap.
You're cheap. You just duck in the whole time.
Injustice 2 is actually a game. We did not realise at first, before playing this, Alan actually played the game. Until he played Deck
Because
Shot
he
and
lied.
wrecked us all.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said you specifically
No.
said it was your first time playing.
No, I wasn't.
Until,
Oh!
until, however, Harry played Scarecrow and beat him.
And beat his ass to the
And then
pulp.
I figured out how.
Yeah, don't
That counted bit.
don't
Wasn't
try
a
and
counter, that was a
Oh, no.
dodge.
take it away. I
What?
beat your ass
Nobody.
to the
We
ground.
talk about how stupid it is that they don't have just a normal block.
Yeah, you got like odd crouching.
Go back.
Oh yeah,
What?
for topic wise, episode 3 of season 3 Rick and Morty came out. Pickle Rick is a pretty good episode.
Pickle Rick is
Joker.
Fucking
so
brutal.
great against the
It's
Bane,
hilarious.
apparently he's-
What's your favourite bit of it?
when he awkwardly walks into the room where they're
The
having
family
therapy.
As a
And
pickle.
he's
He just sits down.
trying to get out of saying the serum, anti-pickle serum, or whatever it is.
Is this or is this not any pickle syrup? This will make me
This is a
not
serum
die.
I need to stay alive. Is that because it'll stop making you a pickle?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't watch.
Shut up.
Well, you should. Yeah. So I guess that's topic worthy. What's going on in the world?
In fact, you've been asking me like what's happened with you recently, or you out?
Your mum.
Just been what?
Dude.
So have I.
I'm going to Dublin soon.
On my mum. Is that what you've been working on?
I've been working
Oh,
hard.
you're so predictable. Sorry,
No,
you
I've
say.
I've been working.
I'm going
What
to
about-
Dublin.
Why are you going to Ireland?
Why not?
Why are you gonna? Yeah.
What do you mean, why?
I don't know. Like,
Hey Harry,
Me
you
and Ben
should,
are going.
considering you're drunk, play air guitar.
I didn't do that.
You did. We have a video.
Right.
It's very, very far back in Messenger.
guy.
So I have to reach back. Fucking.
There is a way to do that, but I don't know how you do it. To like reach back to the
Ha.
first message.
So you have no proof,
I
bitch.
have, and I've just told you a way to get it. I love how you did the insult. I said something, then you continued the last part of it.
Never try and answer drunk lord.
Yep.
Alright.
Even if you were right.
So like,
Hey Alan,
Yeah.
so you did a 2-year film course. You're going to have to be a chef. How's that work?
Pretty good.
Got your apprenticeship started, or is it starting?
Started.
I don't get. Yeah, it's fine with the course. You have that time to go.
You get that grade, or are they going to be really annoyed? Are they going to be really annoying and not give you the grade as well?
I don't get the grade.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't get any of it.
Because you didn't do the work.
So they don't like you obviously got a certain grade in the first year. Why did they carry that on? Does that not make any sense?
Oh no, he has that grade, but those grades don't count towards sex. They're different.
I mean, how'd you feel about it? Like,
yeah, I mean, that was evident.
You're really.
I know, I mean, like-
I'm an apprentice chef on not apprentice wage.
still like 2 years
More
of your
than
life went
apprentice
towards a course like.
And he had fun with us.
Yeah, I fucking loved it.
I mean, I'm thinking of changing up my career.
Really?
Two.
To becoming a genuine homosexual.
Yeah, just
Closet homosexual.
I want to earn money being a homosexual.
Nothing wrong with that.
How would that even work?
If you film it, it's fine.
Just FYI, I'm not a.
Yes, you
Love us.
are.
Don't do it.
You did the thing with the
Sorry.
Good commentary, Kai.
Black Canary. Does
I think we should
does
have
the
you on
yelling.
like professional legend. Oh no, he did the thing and the thing and the other guy and the thing. Oh, it's crazy. You should see this.
It's all going wrong.
You had a bit of a like for Black Canary last. Was there any reason?
Because I fucking thrashed Alan with him.
No, not you, Ethan.
No, I didn't. I tried it once and I didn't like it.
No, I'm not playing
Again.
Black Canary again.
What have you
Both
done?
Both go random.
I did. I got Black Canary again.
Where am I?
You'll probably see it in your review, but as you know, my little sister Autumn has a vendetta against Harry. She
Yeah.
managed to get her entire army of small children to beat him up.
He did. That was fucking weird. Like the moment Alan came to pick me up from Kai's house, suddenly I just heard a bunch of small children scream,
What?
"Harry!"
What
And I'm
made what made it best though was the fact that it was kind of like a film where she screamed your name, and then everybody else went ah.
Yeah, yeah.
What were they beating you up with?
They
Were they
were
pretending to shoot you?
It was toy guns. So they were pinning me into a corner, weirdly, like they were actually shooting, and they were looking at me with just anger in their faces.
Well, yeah, she's been
It's
building
really
that army
scary.
for a good month. And just to boil it down, what is the reason again?
Because I ate on a tray, which she gave me permission to do, but apparently she didn't give me permission to do, and apparently I broke it, which I didn't because it was completely fine once I was finished with it.
Another thing that makes me really worried about that child is the fact that I walked in the kitchen earlier on to get myself a drink, and I see very crudely drawn pictures of someone bleeding from the mouth and being torn their face off, drawn by her.
I mean, let's not forget, this is the same person who wanted to pour me down the drain, apparently.
And put you in a volcano and split you in half.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Being poured down the drain, that's some Walter White shit there. Fucking.
How would that even... I don't know. But it's weird because the pictures look exactly like you.
Did they?
Big fluffy cloud hair, having the front part of their face cut in half.
All I did
Bleeding-
was fucking eat from
bleeding
the
from
tray.
your nose, Harry. I'll show you the picture.
She said I could.
You stand up, so.
We know what some people are.
Your sister's a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
psycho.
just
Oh,
to
you
add on to the fact that she's a bit of a psycho.
Oh, you
I've told you this before, Harry, but my mum was on about something what would we do when we win the lottery, etc. Slash, if we win it, which we won. Mum was like, oh yeah. Mum was like, oh yeah, I'll set up some bank accounts for all the kids, etc. I look over to Autumn and I say, what would you do if you won £1 billion? She goes, America. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I would buy it all. She wants to conquer America and she's only 5.
I don't think America is cheaper.
Is it a worthy investment?
No.
What's the cheap state?
Probably,
The cheapest state to own?
probably Florida.
Ohio. Why would Florida be cheap?
Fucking Florida. Who cares about
I'm
Florida?
gonna Google it.
Lots of people. Florida is great.
Florida's fucking shit. It's got Disneyland and alligators. That's it.
No, that is not it. It's
Florida
also
is.
got Miami.
What is the cheapest state in America to buy?
Oh yeah, fucking Miami. Fucking Flat City, McGee.
States with the cheapest. No, I would buy the state, not live in it.
Probably Hawaii.
How much does Ohio cost?
Here is information from Ohio City.
The university, shut up. I would like to buy an American state. Trump's buy America. How much it costs to buy the whole United States of America?
Can't buy that.
People added a question. Okay, so according to this, adding it all up, buying the land and properties of the United States in its entirety would cost $46 trillion.
Do you want to start saving up now?
Right, I'm gonna try and work something out. How many zeros a trillion? Is it
trillion.
just one up from a billion?
Yeah. No, it's
9 zeros?
It's 12 zeros. It used to be 9, but the fucking American. So, right, it goes a million, which is 6 zeros, billion, which is 9 zeros, and a trillion, 12 zeros.
Okay, so how much was it?
Away.
46. Okay, 46 trillion for the entire thing.
No, Ethan. I don't deserve
46. 1. Divide by 52 million. So that's 52. She'd have to win at least 884 lots to
That's,
buy America.
Odds are not in her.
Oh, no, I read that wrong. 884,015 lottery.
Though there is a small chance that you will.
No, there's not.
Like a 0.01%.
How much is Florida to buy? It's like some kind of rich person.
You want to buy Florida?
Florida is great, and you've never been to.
I have been to Florida actually.
When?
I went to Orlando when I was younger. Like literally.
That's where I went.
Really?
Did you not go to Universal? Did you?
Yeah, I went to Universal Studios. That was cool.
I've never been.
But like there was like
Stop it.
there's
This
like
is not your
there's
fault.
like Paul.
There was people in Florida.
No,
Fact.
Science fact.
You know
What's
how-
going on with this cake?
You know how in Britain you get like fat people who are just like fat. Like,
Oh, I know what you mean.
on,
bitch.
like in America they couldn't they
fat
fit,
people.
Take your little electricity.
Shush.
in America
Fat people.
in America they struggle to fit through doors. That's how fat they were.
There were people who had those mobility scooters
Yeah.
just because they were overweight.
That's exactly what I'm fucking referencing.
Now, here's the
But that's the
question.
whole of America.
Was the bottom of the mobility scooter bent downwards?
You couldn't see the bottom because they folded over because they're fat.
I had to process that first.
Yeah, I noticed.
Uh,
I could see the cogs turn.
yeah. Well, cogs is a bit of an overstatement. I'd say cog.
What?
Cogs is an overstatement. I'm too smart to have more.
What do you Ignat Kai?
God, good. Wasn't prepared.
Dude, I float as
Smart bird.
Did you say do you, Harry?
no, I float as
Do you remember?
Looked on.
21st night of September.
no.
I'm really one.
Yeah.
I was saying that I float cool. They're like
Yeah, you're definitely drunk, Harry.
they're in my eye and they're orange right now. Like
Why are you in the ground?
my arm's covering my.
Harry's
eyes.
talking about the big Americans. They're orange in his eyes.
If I'm right, eye floaters, dude. Eye floaters are cool.
You're weird.
They're just there. It's like
What are eye floaters?
they're like they're white blood cells in your eye.
Really?
Yeah, and like you know they cross your peripheral vision stuff. so-
I used to be
Oh,
quite
God.
amused by that because I didn't know what they were at first until you look at like a microscope and if you like close your eyesight you see like your eyelashes but really close and then you see the little speck which are the eye floaters on your microscope. They're really
Don't
weird.
do it.
Now my
Real squidgy.
now my vision is orange and the eye float is black.
The fan. I'm not gonna
It's
go away.
Oh, I'm zooming into
Oh,
the
why
eye
don't you?
floater.
Worst thing in the world is to get like
Dude, the eye float.
to get like you know shine a giant light at you and then you have to live the next 10 minutes blinking a little blue dot.
Throw that. Throw another
I was gonna say the worst thing to do is get flashed, but I'm sure it's a good thing.
Oh, wasn't for
It
nothing.
depends by who.
Yeah.
If it's a creepy old man, you don't want.
If it's grandpa. Yeah.
Can you like stop
Who I have not ever interacted with ever. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is good. You should go watch.
If you haven't watched it, sorry.
Ow.
It was a long.
Oh, this
Kai.
Barclays thing has given me an idea.
What?
Do you remember a while back? I mean, Barclays have those pens, don't they? Disposable pens. Do you remember a while back when we had the idea to steal one pencil from every album? I did. I
Did
still
that
have the
happen?
footage of us discussing. When do you want to do that?
Why would we? Why?
Because it was our idea, and then Susie looked at us and was like, I want to arrest you.
Um,
Yeah, because we were on about how.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, what?
Get away!
Stop it!
Wait,
You fucking
who's
degenerate.
Swamp Thing?
Me. I wish I knew about that from the beginning.
Well, I mean, is there any law against stealing those little pens from albums?
Why am I getting
Well,
fucked?
did
in
you
the
Oi,
head?
ignorant
I'm
bastards.
practically getting fisted,
Oh,
Harry.
fine. Get fisted and listen. You can multitask.
No, I can't.
Don't give in to this fucking feminist
do you
agenda.
want,
Men
you
can
fat
multitask,
fuck?
right?
I'm gonna fucking go.
Is it illegal to steal Argos pencils?
Are they free?
Yes, they give free pen shot. Argos, wait, what?
No, they're
I
not
love
free. It is what it
You
is.
know they have the little screens where you can buy for the also have the old cat.
I'm sure if you were
They have-
stopped for
Yeah, the little blue pencil.
I'm sure if you were stopped for pencil burglaring, you would not be arrested. in jail.
Alright, we got the new ones
Oh.
in. What's he been arrested for? Stealing pencils. What a bad man.
Talking of stealing, I found my my old science goggle that I stole from my old college the other day.
No.
I stole the BFG.
No.
It was like, in
Not
case I do
fucking
science,
doing
and I
this
realised,
again. He
I-
doesn't
I-
die.
fuck off, Alan.
Shut the fuck
Shut the
up.
fuck up, Alan. Fucking come on.
Don't fucking throw anything stupid cut.
Hurry.
If you hit anything here, I will fuck you.
Oh no.
Give up.
There's a pillow
Before
on the
I
rise.
hurt you both.
There's a pillow on the rise.
Ethan, you
Anyway,
fucking
sorry, what was you
degenerate. You
You were saying how you stole science goggles
that's
with
not
no
right.
intent on
No,
using them because
you
you can't do
fucking
science.
you
Yeah,
attacked me.
it's like a
without me
memento.
knowing.
I stole the BFG one.
Stop it!
I
Play
stole-
like a real man.
Before
Fuck you, you
before I knew it was natural.
Dirtbag.
I just stole it.
I stole To Kill a Mockingbird from my old college because, like,
Oh, I stole BFG from my preschool.
alright.
Preschool, you mean primary?
No, preschool.
Nursery.
We had it called preschool. Yeah, in preschool, I remember setting the microwave on fire.
Why were you allowed near a mic?
Well, I remember it's very weird because obviously when you're small, see everything as being. So I walked in. I remember it specifically. I remember seeing because usually you can't really remember memories very well. Walking into the kitchen, we had the little sand box and the water box. Don't you remember those big blue box? Walked in and the person who was there, the childminder, I was like, all right, we're gonna make everyone porridge.
Who's that?
So they started putting it in the microwave, and they were like, all right, Kai, look after this microwave for me, which is never a sentence you ever want to say. Came back, microwave was sparking. She opened it up, it was on fire.
Right.
Porridge was still okay, like porridge was fine.
How old were you?
Right, well, you're 4 usually when you go to primary school. I was probably about 3, 2.
Right,
I feel like
No,
the
before,
teachers.
3. I was 4 when I went to primary school.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
primary
the
school.
Well, no, you start going
teachers
on like.
were at fault for leaving a very
They asked me specifically, can you look after this? And I said
leaving
yes.
a very, very, very young child look after
It's
a
a question.
machine that create.
Question, when did you all start primary school? How old were you?
Don't know.
Oh, it depends
I
what
was
you mean.
4.
Depends what you mean by primary
always
school.
starts
You have a
primary
really
school.
weird definition.
Right. For me, preschool or whatever nursery was I guess from I don't know what age I was until 4 years old. So I think I was like from 2 till 4.
For me,
Yeah.
For me, nursery was between the ages of 4 and 5. Reception, which is what comes afterwards, which is so-called kind of preschool, was like 5 and 6. Then it was like year 1, year 2, etc.
Okay. Right. Hold on for a second. Alan, did you actually want me to open the door or just that?
Yeah, like for me, year 1 to year 6 primary. That's what I count as primary.
Right. What my primary school was very close to that. We had in preschool or nurse, as it's some sort of, or kindergarten.
It's only preschool in America.
No, we had preschool.
It's
Well, no,
not.
we can call it that.
It
but
was-
it's what it's called.
Yeah.
The
not a British thing.
well, it was on a board, but yeah, we went there. I think I was 2 when I started, and I went there until I was about 4. And then when we were in my primary school, we had reception. Reception in year 1 were in a classroom. Then for some reason we had year 1 and year 2 in a classroom, and then year 3 and year 4 were in a classroom. Then 5 and 6, and then in Wensleydale we had 7 through 11.
I think preschool like is just that. It's anything before school. But I think like the official definition of preschool is like nursery/reception.
Yeah.
It's like being age 4 and 6.
Yeah, because I remember reception was always those days where like you only went in for like the lunch. I was never to be trusted. Reception
still
year
are.
1. Reception year 1. Most of my time was just asking what do I do next because I already finished whatever the task told me to do. However, it was either on fire or not there anymore.
Most of my time in nursery was spent biting so I wouldn't get off my bike.
That makes weight.
Oh, what was that? I couldn't communicate at that point in time, like physically. So like I decided, like it wasn't an aggressive bite. It was the only way that I could gesture to people that was my little bike or little car or whatever, and that I wanted to be on it by biting it.
Stupid question, slightly less funny reference. Was this pre-jumpy one?
It was pre-jumpy one, but I was like fucking like between 11 and 13.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
I do it. How you should. I don't.
Between 11 and 13 when I made
Except
jumpy
on that
one.
free shot and went look because then
What was I gonna say now?
Oh,
yeah,
right,
'cause I
12
was like
actually.
this.
12 or 13.
I was looking at Kai, pressing
Hello.
the buttons. Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at Kai.
My favourite lesson in year 1 has to be the day when we either started making porridge, where we had like a lesson where we had like cookery and stuff, or the one where Mrs. Reynolds came and our teacher goes, alright, our lesson today, throwing eggs at the floor. My face lit up. I was like,
What?
yes,
Like,
destruct.
throw eggs.
She was just like, this is how science works, dropped an egg.
That's not what?
I feel like she could have just like jumped
Her
off the chair.
exact words were, this is what gravity is. And she just threw the egg on the floor and it smashed. We're like, whoa, an egg
I mean-
smash, and that's brilliant.
I mean, technically she's not wrong, but I mean, the gravity's more of, like the
Yeah.
force that acts upon.
Gravity is more than eggs.
Gravity's the force that acts upon the egg. Teach you that
Yeah.
bit, or she just.
No, she just went, this is gravity, and then threw an egg on the floor.
Things will fall, but only if they're eggs.
Gravity is more than eggs.
Think about this, right? Like up and down does exist apart from on it.
Does
No, it doesn't.
Made.
No. Up and down exists. Where does gravity?
Yes.
Oh,
and
no,
where
we're
are
on
we,
the-
Harry?
Oh,
Wait, no. What I'm saying
Where
is,
are we?
Oh,
No,
great,
mate.
Alan.
No, I know what you're
the
saying.
Space
Oh, no.
We're not in
the started
space.
run.
on Earth it exists.
Yes, I know.
But
we're not
outside
in
our
space.
planet, up and down doesn't exist.
Still can it? Because you just have to.
Introduce gravity.
No, shut up. You just have to be in a position and go. All right, this position is up.
No, you need to introduce gravity.
No.
No,
listen
because there
to
is
me.
no designation for up and down.
No,
That's the
but they
bathroom.
can be.
No, but they can't.
If someone stood there and they were this way and the Earth was down here, so it was below them, and they go, I feel like this way should be up.
Yeah, but you still have a source of gravity there because you have a planet.
No, I'm just saying that's where it is in relation to them.
Yeah, it is because like
No.
it's a source of gravity. It's a celestial body.
There's no gravity if you're not near it.
But it's still there, and it's a source of gravity.
So you're saying if I'm 5,000 light years away from Earth, the Earth's gravity still affects me? That's literally what you just said.
No, what I'm saying...
No, that's what you just said to me.
No, you said that, like, you were near it.
No, I said it was below you in relation to where it is.
Yeah, it depends if you're
no.
within their gravitational
Listen
field...
to me,
then
shut up.
No, if there's no gravitational field, up and down can't exist.
I never said there was, so shut up.
Come fucking go.
The Earth is all the way down here, and I'm up here. I'm not saying that is down or this is up.
Yeah.
But the world is here, and I'm up facing this way.
Yeah.
And I'm not under the control. I could go up there, and I could say, this is up.
How?
It exists. What do you mean, how?
What do
The
you
same way everything else works.
That's the vaguest fucking thing you've ever said.
No, that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
If you say it's a thing, then it's a thing.
But it's
That's
not.
why up and down are a thing when we're on the planet.
Only in relation to gravity.
If
you're within some kind of gravitational
shut
field.
up! Because if you listened and stopped shouting the same thing that I've told you is not what I'm saying 1,000 times, then you would understand. So listen to me talk.
I'm fucking listening.
So I'm on the planet.
Right.
There's no up and down. No, that's not been decided yet. Alright?
Okay.
We're just caveman. We don't know what fire is. Eventually someone is born. I don't know who.
But you can still fucking jump
Listen!
on the sound, can't you?
Listen, I told you not to shout.
Right.
I told you to shut up and listen.
You say while shouting at me. Go on.
I never said I can't shout. You fucking prick. So someone goes, alright, this way is up, where the sky is, and this way is down.
Right.
Alright? Which isn't an entire thing in itself, because the people below us think that their up is up, when their up is down.
What the fuck are you on about?
Alright, Australia, other end of the world,
Yeah.
their up doesn't come to us, does it?
No, it's in relation to where the
Yes,
core of the
no,
planet
shut up
is.
and listen, right? I don't know why you're not getting the shut up and listen part. So up is just someone decided that way is up, alright?
Right.
You get that? Because we have a way to go down. So if someone goes up into space and decides that the way they are facing is up, and fucking whatever that way is left, and whatever that way is right, then they can say that is up, left, and right.
My point still stands that if you don't have something in relation to something, then up and down doesn't exist. It's entirely made up by human beings.
Yeah, but it exists because it's made up.
What the fuck you on about, Ethan?
Up is a thing, right?
Up is a thing.
But we invented it.
Yes.
So we can invent up somewhere else, you fucking idiot.
No, but only in fucking relation to gravity.
No, because
Yes.
you can say anywhere is up.
No,
because that's creating something.
fucking void.
Can I come into this?
You
If
can.
you were floating through space, would there be an up, or would there just be nothing?
If you
There'd be
decided
nothing.
there was an up.
But
No.
everything would be up.
Well, what if something's above you?
But everything's above you.
Well,
If
something's
it's
No,
above
if
you,
if something was above you,
We already have.
No,
we
no,
already
no,
have
right.
what up is.
No, if something was above you, it would just be in a different position in the the endless void that is space.
Where up is.
So if you're floating through space and there's a planet that is above you, because we are on Earth,
Alright,
we know what
then-
above is,
then-
and you go,
no.
oh, that is.
No, it would be below you technically because that's the source of gravity that's going down.
And if the world was a tunnel, so it's up.
Yes,
It
we
would
are.
not be
Kai.
below you because you're going forward like that. It would only be.
Towards ground.
It would only
And
be
when you
below
hit
you
the
if you
fucking
were on
ground,
it.
like,
It would
just
only be
fuck
below
on the
you
ground.
if you were on it.
What's up with you lot? I mentioned gravity once and this happens.
Right now, bitch.
It would only be up if you were on it.
Harry, what's your point?
No, it would only be down if
What's
you were
your
on it.
point?
Right, my point is, right, the fact that Ethan here thinks...
No. What's your side of the argument?
Right, my side of the argument is that up and down
Oh, shit,
doesn't
I'm done.
exist
I thought
unless
it
you
was
have a
Wonder
source
Woman.
of gravity to compare it to. So, like, say for example, like you have a planet here, right? Up
I'm not gonna
and
lie,
down,
I'm just pressing buttons.
right? You know, you jump up, you know, you go down towards the centre of gravity. That's exactly the same wherever the gravity is. Ethan's point is the fact that, like, if
No,
you're in
because
space...
you don't understand my point,
No,
so
I
shut
do
up.
fucking
I'll
understand
say my
your
point.
Fine, say your
Shut up.
point.
Up is a made up thing, right?
What?
Someone came up with the idea of up.
Somebody came up with that idea, yes.
Yeah, so you can come up with that idea somewhere else and claim that that is up. So if I'm in an endless void where I can just float around and technically know where is up, I could be in one position and say whatever's above me is up.
But what's above you if you're in void?
Well, anything that's up that way.
But nothing is in void.
Yeah, but as
No,
soon as
there's
you
tons
land,
of stuff up
as
there.
soon as
There's
you
tons
land
in
on it,
space.
as soon as you land on it, there's
Yeah,
a
things
source of
can
gravity.
change. Right, okay. I'll show you what I mean by things can change. Going back to my Australia and fucking England point, I know they're probably not exactly
Okay.
like that.
Oh, you talked about Australia.
If I'm standing here and this way's up, and then I go to Australia, is this way still up?
No,
No. So
it's
you're
down.
wrong. You've
No, I'm
been
not
proven
wrong.
right.
That's exactly
Yes,
the
you
point
have,
I was
because you
saying.
could
No,
just say
it's
it can
fucking
change.
gravity. No, right. There's something going around the core of the Earth. Gravity is going towards the core of
I
something.
understand how gravity
Yeah,
works.
exactly. So it goes down. Like, whatever is facing the core of the Earth is down.
Yeah, on here. So we can make up an up over there.
What the fuck are you on about, Ethan?
You can decide up is anywhere if you're over there.
No, you fucking can't!
Yes, you can!
No, you can't!
Yes, you can!
Get shit on.
You know what? My whole life is going to be dedicated to becoming an astronaut and going out into deep space
Fine.
so that I can claim that
Right.
up is fucking
Oh,
wherever I
fucking meet
want.
you there, buddy, right? Me and you! Cunt.
You're literally just fighting like my
No, I'm
lifeless
fighting
corpse.
you fairly.
You're not though, are you?
But the main question is, what is up?
Please don't start us on that again.
Idiot.
Who you calling an idiot,
Fucking
me?
idiot, Kai.
You're a fucking idiot. Fuck off.
Now you're an idiot.
I literally leave
Come
and
get
hear, gravity,
some.
gravity. And I go to the toilet, come back and all I hear is, no, no, no.
Come get
Well, I
some,
can't help
bitch.
that. I'm an idiot.
Hello.
Fuck off, you.
Don't be stupid.
Wee.
Is the podcast still going?
It is still going.
It
Yeah,
is, yeah.
we got all of that.
Sorry for the screens, guys.
Yeah,
It's
apologies.
just I
for
get
that.
annoyed
All
when
I'm
people get this
imagining,
wrong.
I get really passionate about people
All
just
I'm
being like
imagining-
misquoting actual science.
All I'm imagining is this. This is the waveform.
Wee.
Oh, wee.
You like that, yeah?
This is what I'm cleaning it feels like.
Is this what death feels like?
No, I wasn't ready. I was itching myself.
What? No, you weren't for a start. I could see your hands.
He told me to tell you, sorry you had no bad memories of him.
Oh, you thought that again?
Oh, fucking hell, I love what? Danger 24.
Oh,
With a capital D.
danger.
Don't do
Have
it.
you ever been raped? Clearly not.
You failed so badly.
No, I didn't because I'm about to rape you anyway.
You took off half my health with my controller down!
This is a reference to Injustice,
actually,
by the
You
way.
would be dead right now.
You were complaining about
Yeah.
space and time.
Yeah, no, I was complaining about Harry being wrong.
No, I was complaining about Ethan being wrong.
No one asked for your opinion.
No one asked for your opinion, you
Wrong
dick.
opinion.
You started all this, Alan, with your speed thing.
Well,
Gravity.
it turns out up and down aren't a thing.
Gravity is more than angle.
But how is there gravity when up and down on? Because apparently
Right.
people can't just decide
Outside,
that up and down are a
outside,
thing.
you and me, right
Fucking
now.
let's
Come
go,
on, let's
mate.
go. Right.
Whoops.
Oh, what? Oh boy.
Jumping to get
Gonna get a sweet ass game in here.
This continues outside. Yeah.
It's okay, guys.
Fucking wrong!
Well, no, right? This man right here is a fraud.
This one right here is the rightest
Right
man.
here.
Don't let go.
No, you're misquoting actual
Attacking me
facts.
on again. Bitch!
Actually
Have you ever been dick this hard? I think not.
My god.
Harry, if you calm down now.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Let's move past this.
I mean, Ethan's not going to admit that he's wrong, so like,
Because I'm right.
we should probably move on to something else.
Ethan, stop. I'm sorry for attacking you wrongly.
So let's move on.
Swiftly.
Anyway.
Someone come
Kai,
up with a top.
start a topic.
No, I haven't. Stop asking.
That was a good one.
Alan, start a topic.
Your mum.
Shit.
Alan, start an actual topic.
Yeah, it is an actual topic. I've been doing it for 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
What do you want to know about her?
I don't need to know anything about
What?
He's laser beaming me!
Fuck you.
Rude! Oh,
Kai, start a topic.
Ethan, man, have you ever been hitting a guy
Current
with a
affairs?
backstuff?
No.
You fucking low life, man.
Piece of shit.
You're a low
I
life.
actually hate you.
Come get some. You won't know what. Ow.
Well, on my life now.
Oh, you have iMove. Never used.
Thanks, Kai.
Yeah, you can get
It's where the slow-mo guys.
Ooh,
sounds
more
actually
alcohol.
Probably just from the Mac.
Harry,
Topic!
Stop finding alcohol.
Lord of the Rings.
You don't need any more.
No,
I'm
no
not
one,
good at
no one wants
I'll tell you when to stop drinking.
Well,
Mr.
clearly, because you haven't
Superman.
talked for the podcast like for one. You've been kicking no one's ass because no one's been playing.
You're right.
Okay.
Ethan,
What?
think of a topic that you're not wrong in.
Well, that could be any because Harry never.
If you
Right.
shave a zebra, is it just all black?
Or is it all white?
No, it's pink.
Well, they did say that a zebra is actually black with white.
Is it? Or is it white with black?
Well, it's skins. No, it's skins.
Superman's gay.
I'm thinking of polar
Yeah,
bears.
but what, like,
I'm
is
thinking
it
of polar bears.
Polar
white?
bear's black.
Polar bear skins are white.
Really?
I think
That's
so.
gay.
Search up shaving polar bear.
No, that makes sense. If you look at like the paws of a polar bear, like they
Yeah, paws are always black, dude.
no, but like they're
Look at the paw of
significantly,
a dog or a cat.
but they're significantly darker. Is what I point.
Like what? A white fur.
No, but like the paws still like count as a bit of skin on the polar bear. So, like that's what it looks like. It's just the rest of it's covered in white fur.
I'm excited to see this black polar bear.
Do you know that? Like, do you know what a tiger is without its fur? Like, what
I
colour?
thought you were going to leave that. Do you know what a tiger is?
No, do you know what it is without its fur? It's
I thought you
orange.
were going to make a joke.
No, it's orange and black. It's exactly the same colours. Yeah, the fur grows where the colours are. You're welcome for a bit of random.
Yeah, I
science.
mean, I thought you
Does
were
that mean its
making
fur
a
is
joke.
black?
What?
Does that mean it's very see?
Does that mean its fur is black?
How is that relevant to
So
the
you're
situation?
telling me the fur grows orange and black in different points?
No, it grows essentially like a tiger's like skin like grows like it's orange and black in like random like splodges, and then in those splodges the fur grows the colour of its skin.
What colour's the fur originally?
Orange and black.
So in those specific points, orange and black.
Not
Yeah.
only do tigers stripe fur, their skin is also striped.
Ha!
It's bio.
What?
How's it biologically wrong?
Because you're biological.
What's your scientific argument to
You
this?
exist, so how do tigers have that sort
Like
of
that. That's cool.
That's wrong.
It's
not
God, that's
fucking pink and
That's a
black.
bit of a weird.
No, like the point still stands. They're born with stripe.
You were born with no mother.
You're born with two penises.
Can we complain?
Double the trouble.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Team R. Oh, fuck that.
Yes, very nice. So how do you get
Get
around
out.
mixed up?
I don't know. I was thinking of Team Rock.
That's a bit morbid.
What's a bit morbid?
How make it go?
What's that?
Polar bear.
Something to do.
Thanks, Kai.
You wanted to see it.
Mm.
Polar bear out to dry.
Yeah, that's not black.
Yeah, there's some morbid pic, but this, what it was like. I don't know how it does it.
It's like weird.
Yeah, it's like a really kind of dark purple.
Oh look, is Ethan wrong again?
I never said it was.
Nathan was actually right.
Yeah.
No, he's
Again.
wrong.
Idiot.
No, he's wrong.
Right again. Two
The whole
points for
world.
Ethan. I may have
Fuck
been
off,
backing your side, Harry, but he's winning at the moment.
No, he's
so
not
I'm
winning
backing
at the
his
moment.
side.
Side are you back?
Yeah.
No, why were you back?
It's only
Why
because
were
he
back
fancies
on
you,
his side?
Ethan.
I was maybe agreeing with Harry at a point. But
Why can't I want to know why I can't decide that up is up?
Because you're wrong.
No, why can't I decide that up
That's
is up?
very close-minded, though. He's got an opinion, and if his opinion.
And if I go to
dictates-
Saturn and I'm on the gravity,
You're on
I'm
the
on
gravity.
the planet and the gravity is taking effect on me.
You mean you're in the gravitational field?
Can I not say up is down?
Oh, did I ever have I ever told my mom my put the
Wait,
As soon as you
if
enter the
someone
gravity-
had never named a sandwich, what would it be called? It could be anything because
It
you
could be
Very
anything.
true.
It could be
It
anything.
could be anything.
Bread and meat.
So if you are sitting there and the position that you're sitting in doesn't exist, you could say that you're just sitting down.
The thing is, though, the
You're in the
position.
recovery
No,
position.
the position has been established. That it does exist.
But I can decide another.
Yeah.
I
If
can
he's
make a
floating-
new sandwich. and
If
I
he's
can go
floating through
visit them.
space and there is no physical object that he's standing on, he can determine where up is at what point.
I'm gonna
anytime.
Google why is a sandwich called a sandwich?
Because it was named after
The yellow
Edward
sandwich.
Sandwich. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
I
Dude.
think it's Edward Sandwich.
name
no,
is Sandwich?
no, it's
I'm
the
pretty sure.
it's the Earl of Sandwich. He was a guy who wanted to stop getting like greasy meat on his hands whilst he was eating, so he decided to put it between
Yeah.
two pieces of bread.
Do you know why
What a
pasties
fucking-
have a little ring around?
That's
first world problems.
Harry.
God, all this meat is making my hands greasy. Let's get 2 pieces of bread and just
Harry.
slap them
That is,
on.
that is without a doubt, like, no word of a lie how the sandwich was created. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Fun fact, you know why why pasties look around?
Why?
Because I think I remember the coal mine and like that. They had to eat. You know how a pasty has like it's flat, but it's like little crisp.
Well, that's where it sticks together.
Yeah,
That's
but
how you make
they
pastries.
use that. They use that to hold on to, otherwise it's poison.
Yeah, but you have to do that. if you're
Silly
fucking
bitty
miner
coal
or
mine stuff.
My dad was.
Hi.
Kidding. Yeah, it was named after
Did he get
John
stuck?
Montague, 4th Earl
No,
of
he went in after mine explosions and picked up
an
parts of their
18th
bodies.
century
Oh,
Earl.
lovely.
Yeah. part
Does
of
the
family
sandwich
story.
family still exist?
Apparently, like there was a gas explosion.
Alright,
and
go
everyone
to,
had go in and try and save early survivors.
Like,
Exploded
Well, his name was
heads
John
and
Montague, so I'm guessing
on top of this,
does John
digger
Montague's
with
family.
Did he have to take the head out?
Yeah.
I want to know if there's a family called Sandwich.
Is there a family called?
Just type in sandwich family.
Don't tell.
I wrote sandwich milk.
Beautiful.
Harry, please stop
I
shaking.
don't know what this. Okay, traditional. Those sandwiched between each parent care and/or help with their own children. Club sandwich. Those who are in their fetal six sandwiched between each parent. What is this? What you made me Google?
I was wanting to know if there was a family called Sandwich.
Oh wait, Earl of Sandwich. Found it. It's
Yeah.
gone from up and down.
Yeah, that's John Montague.
Up and down. Egg. Earl of Sandwich.
Yeah, the Earl of Sandwich is John Montague.
John Montague, 11th Earl.
Typical Georgian aristocrat who decided one day, like, I'm tired of getting greasy things.
That's stupid.
It's true though.
Arsehole.
What would you?
What do you mean,
recommend?
arsehole?
It's just like, oh, all this meat is making my hands greasy. Some fucking peasant bring me some bread.
Oh wait.
So I
sorry.
can stop getting my hands greasy on all the meat.
The heir apparent son, the honorary William James Hayman Montague,
It's like crocs or
born
something.
2004.
So he still exists.
He's the most recent Earl of Sandwich. William James Hyman.
I want to meet him.
William James Hyman.
Like a little dash. Born 2004. I'm gonna try and figure out William James.
He looks
unfortunately.
He looks like tooth bread there. What do you...
I don't think this is him, but this first picture.
He looks like
Let me screenshot that.
if you were walking down the street, you saw him like.
It's not really a typical judgment that a lot of people make, is it?
You are Sandwich.
Yeah, that guy's probably called Sam.
I mean, you never.
Oh,
know.
thank you, Mac, for catching up and figuring out why it's called. How's it going?
No, we were talking about like meat, greasy meat.
What kind of podcast are we making?
Can we just title this one Greasy Meat?
We've argued about gravity for about 10 minutes. We talked about viola
I
sandwich.
explained why you're wrong about.
I explained why you were wrong about
It's
gravity.
not about gravity. We're not talking. We were
Let's just
stop.
put
I
that
want to
aside.
make one thing clear. We were never talking about gravity. You kept bringing gravity in, but I'm talking about when we're far away from.
We can title this podcast Gravitational.
No gravity. I'm sick of gravity being brought into this. He's right.
Up and down greasy.
It's only because your fans
Oh, that would have sounds weird. Up and down greasy.
And your point is, Harry?
Ask me.
Your peepsy.
I'm not a pussy.
We'll title it Greasy Meat Go Up and Down.
Fucking lord.
Hashtag.
But what are you looking at?
Hold on. I need to change my skills. I'll let
Trying
you
to
back
prove you
one
wrong
with
again,
my
I think.
skills.
All about him.
No, he's changed
Who?
his skills.
There was no one there.
It was a busy street. Okay. Pick someone.
Just in case you don't have any common
No,
knowledge,
this is
this
me.
was a Pepsi, by the way. What is this?
No, it's not. It's a Beckett.
No, shut up. This is my deck.
Get
Yeah,
indulged in
but
the...
You can't
in
battle
the...
my deck
Bet-
unless
but
you
you
have an
don't like
account.
That's what the
Alright,
internet
make an
calls
account.
Pepsi.
No.
Up your deck
Beckett.
and fucking try and beat
Not
it.
incestuous,
I'm not
though.
doing that. I want to play it.
You look majestic.
It would look majestic for
Ethan, have you ever had long hair?
What?
Have you ever had long hair?
No. You've seen
How
my
long-
hair and it's long.
Your hair just kind of goes like fluff afro top, nowhere else.
Goes gay.
It stops here, doesn't go anywhere there. It just goes, the longest my hair has ever been is down here.
Yeah, you looked a bit weird with that.
It was longer than that. It was before my hair went down like that, it kind of stopped, it curled up, because you remember it being like that, it curled up over here. It's gone all the way down to here, but when it was straighter.
For anyone who can't see, which all of you, it's quite pointing to his shoulders.
For those who can't see, and because of the sound, sorry, blind
Yeah,
people.
the longest these people see my hair is down to, say, the mid part of my neck, but it has been down to like just past all
You can't. Okay, play a card and please don't.
What's the number on it?
We've been doing this for more than 50 minutes.
He needs one.
Why do you
Can
want
I
to
play
pack
one?
up soon?
No.
Oh, good, right choice.
Do you guys want to continue? Have you guys got anything else to talk about?
Well, we
or do you
can
wanna pack
go
up?
on till an hour, I guess. I usually cut them down a bit.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Talk about Harry.
Yeah.
What about her? It's fine.
How is she? Sure.
Pretty cool.
She's
Like what, Alan?
Can we cut, Terry?
Nah, it's fine.
like me.
What?
You start with the drawer. Hello.
Every like this tiniest little drawer just pulls out. Hello.
I'm fucked.
No, you're not.
Alan the drawer
I am
inspector.
fucked.
No, you're not. Look,
He is the drawer.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, I'm
You
about to take fucking all that damage,
You're not.
and then one more hit and I'm
You
dead.
won't.
No, I will.
I
As
will
long
say
as your hair...
You're not though, because I'm taking the
Does your
damage
hair,
and go.
does your hair
I
ever
can
go
say-
straight naturally, or has it ever gone straight naturally?
No,
you
it's naturally
can't play
curly.
any of these
No,
except
it's
for
naturally
the
It's naturally curly.
spell.
Like whenever it's straight, I've
Play that.
artificially
Activate.
straightened it.
I've told the story before, haven't I, about how I woke up with no hair.
You activated
I
my
woke
spell
up
card.
Ethan, have I told that before?
What?
How I woke up without hair.
Yes.
No, you haven't. Well, you haven't told me.
Oh,
So
yes.
please.
I think Mark is
can't
my,
play it
I guess,
once.
stepdad. Not officially anyway, but anyway,
Okay,
okay.
has
Yeah.
something to do with the story.
Basically, he
Shut
only
up, you two guys telling a story.
He only ever shaves his hair with the shortest length. He's always bald because when he grows his hair out, he always has a bald head. It's quite. But yeah, he said to me, he goes, "Don't bother going to a hairdresser. Just let me know. Not short." Anyway, he decided that instead of allowing me to have my hair, in the night allow me to wake up without any hair, and I went a good couple of weeks without.
I don't remember.
I think it was before I met you all. Actually, it was in the year 7.
once
Because I didn't meet these guys
When-
year 8.
You're right.
In
And
the
I just
secondary school, I went skinhead.
Baldy.
I remember first ever memory of walking next to you, Alan, was just going to DT. I think it was the first time I ever met you all. Walking to DT, I just happened to be at the side of you, and you went, "Don't hit him." That was the first words you ever said
The first ever,
in reference to me. Yes, don't hit him. He's innocent.
the first ever memory of Ethan I have, like there isn't, because I know I met him on the day where Vidalo. Yeah, but is it induction day?
Yeah, the induction.
Yeah, I know I met him on Vidal in induction day, but I don't remember a single bit about him. But the first time I remember meeting him was when we were doing the Western shoot.
Wait, who, me or Al?
You. I remember Kai.
That's-
Would it be rude to
That's
say
when I
that?
remember you as well.
Yeah, I remember Kai because we I got in contact after that day about a bunch of stuff, and that's how I got to know.
I remember you showing up and me being like, "Is this?" And I was like, "Oh, we met him."
Yeah,
He's like,
'cause
he's in our course for like the next.
My
2 years.
first memory of you was you being off the side of the class corners going, and
People- you know, people can't see that.
He twiddled his fingers very
It was on the induction day. I'm pretty sure I never even talked to anyone.
Josh was there for a few weeks.
I wasn't.
Ben wasn't.
He wasn't in the
He
induction.
What? So when did I first meet you then?
I don't remember.
So who did I talk to? Because I remember seeing you talk to him.
Really.
I must have made
Oh, thanks, buddy.
friends with someone by that.
Then Harry appeared on the 4th podcast.
No, because if
and
you
I told
weren't
him,
there,
"We'll
then
do
I
a
would have
podcast."
talked
How about you?
No. I appeared in the 3rd podcast.
Did.
Yeah, 4th podcast was.
The most known one.
For how long? Did you say 5 years? I think it's long.
Is it me? Who's on it?
Because we had more than 5 years.
4th one, there was me,
Was it
Josh.
Josh?
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, me, you, Ethan, Josh, and Josh were playing board and being very.
What, like Ethan and Alan are doing now when it comes to Injustice? Or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, nobody's just playing Injustice. Superman's just looking very
It's a
neat.
week of years, Ethan.
What's this thing you guys are talking about?
We've known each other for a week of years.
That's a very specific amount of time.
It's 7. We've known him 7.
Have you known Josh since you were like?
I've known Josh since primary.
How old?
I've known my mum since I was born.
Damn.
Thanks, Alan.
Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
So me and my sister.
Autumn was an awkward
You have a
child.
sister?
Do you
Oh,
know
you
that?
shouldn't have given that away, Harry. Because now the jokes are
No,
going to
no,
come
no,
flowing.
no.
Dude,
No,
dude, she's like
Very
11.
underage.
You said 8 years apart. I thought old.
No,
No, 19 and 11 is like 8 years.
Harry.
No, fuck off.
Circling back to the child who wanted
I'm going to
to
go
murder
straight
Harry.
in there, Baldy. Not going to lie.
Circling back to the child who wanted to murder Harry, she kind of messed up the timeline, like Barry. Because me and Caitlin are 3 years apart. Caitlin and Jasmine are 3 years apart. Jasmine and Autumn are 5 years apart.
Fucking hell, why do you
And
have so many
very
sisters?
annoyed because it was like 3, 3, 3,
Parents are
5.
sluts. I call her a
Oh,
parent slut, not parent, right? Just so you
What's
know.
this? Yeah.
Which one of you is a bastard?
Me and Caitlin.
What?
No,
I'm
all
also,
of us are.
I'm also a bastard.
I don't
All,
care.
me including all of my sisters.
I'm not a
Born.
Hello,
I was
Clive
also
Snow.
born up.
Clive Snow.
Oh wait, no. I think only Caitlin is not. Only Caitlin was born in wedlock.
Really?
Where's
Which is me, Jasmine, and
When
all.
you're married. It's not a place.
It sounded like a bloody castle.
Right.
We were born in wedlock.
What?
Sounds Welsh.
It's just like an aerial shot of a castle.
That's what I thought.
Right. Right. From what you know anyway, what would you consider Jasmine and Autumn?
Bastards.
Me and
Weird
Caitlin.
title.
Yeah, me and Caitlin are the child of my dad, as you all know, is Craig, and my mum. However, Jasmine and Autumn were born by my stepdad Mark and my mum. So would they be my stepsisters or would
Yes.
they be not? Because not
No,
married
they'd be
to
your
a
half.
If
They'd
you're
be
half,
half
like
sisters.
you're still related to them
Half
by
of
mum.
their blood is
Stepsister
yours.
is if they're not
if they're
related.
married.
By law.
Okay.
Half of their blood is yours.
So if your stepdad had a daughter or a son, they would step.
That's the thing though. He's not our stepdad. He's not
What? Okay, so he's
Okay,
not your
step-boyfriend.
But does he have any children?
before he met my mum.
Well, it doesn't matter. Does he have any children?
Yeah.
Who?
Jasmine and Autumn.
No. Does he have any children with anyone apart from your mum?
No.
Right. So you don't have any stepbrothers and stepsisters?
Just half.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they were both the same thing. Yeah.
Learning things about life.
Shoot.
What?
What? We could do that, but alright. Supply the ammo and I'll do it.
You don't
Harry,
you don't need
he'll supply the ammo, you'll supply the tunes, pumped up kit, full volume.
Harry will start playing pumped up kit, have a flashback and hang himself
What?
What? Flashback to what?
of your fucking emo day.
Day.
You tried to go for gay days but couldn't do it. Way too much word in one.
I've
Lot of,
never been a fucking
A lot of offensive language.
I was just going to ask, did you ever...
At a goth stage, never went for an emo.
I mean, there's
Fuck off. Yes, there is.
Or snap.
When
As long
was
as I care,
when
I'm
was
back.
the red hair stage?
The red hair stage was in
you
2014.
had red hair. I
I,
had red.
I had it for prom.
I
It-
look better. I had red hair for prom. No way.
Did you?
I look better with it.
I had a red suit.
Shut
for
up,
prom.
you haven't even seen it.
I had a red suit with a top hat.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have, you have the picture, don't you?
Don't pretend
of
that
course
the
you
one
have.
of you or me?
The one of me.
Oh.
Okay, so
What?
just put it up.
Don't
quickly.
pretend you look good. You weren't there.
Okay,
Green.
You weren't there.
I know, and I made the right
but yeah, like
fucking choice.
essentially, like throughout the course of like 2013 and 2014, when I was at Northampton College, we weren't allowed to dye our hair, and like a bunch of us decided to make a petition to try and like change that. So like, as a big fuck you to the school for doing that, like it didn't fucking change anything, but like as a big fuck you to the school, like on the prom, I decided I may as well change my hair.
I said that.
And like they couldn't do anything about it because like you know like it wasn't under I wasn't representing the school, it was me leaving leaving school.
Yeah, but it's implied
It was
that
actually-
it's not him.
In all things considered, though, I really did enjoy my prom.
Yeah, but it's also in the premise of art.
Because, like,
No.
most of the people that bullied me in, like,
It's not
second
On the
stuff,
Paul's coat.
I ended up
Jack's
dancing
side,
with and
piss
just
off.
becoming mates with, like, afterwards. People
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
It made me realise that people don't stay the same.
You always have those people in
Harry, you stayed the same since I met you. Is that okay?
You think I have?
Did you ever
Yeah.
meet those
How come?
people?
Your
who-
intelligence level has gone from here to here.
Oh wait.
See it
You
move?
seem so dejected. I'll just wait.
You seen it move there? It moved. I promise.
Did.
It did move. It just moved.
Anything you were saying, Ty?
Do you ever have those groups of people, or like singular people, who were all right on their own, but as soon as they went in a group, they were unbearable to
Oh,
be
all
around?
the fucking time.
Anything? I know your reference.
Alan Hines there, for one.
No, I just mean generally there was a lot of people who
I'm
did
not
that.
good on my own.
I know someone
I'm
in
on my own.
particular
I'm
things
in
like
group.
that.
Fuck
but
you,
I'm not
Harry.
going to say
Fuck
the
you
name.
too.
I'm not on about singular people. There was like random people. Like there was a few fine on their own, but like
You're a wild country.
What? I'm the wild card. I'm like the one guy who, if you tell something, you know you can trust them, but in this sort of situation,
Yeah,
they'll
but
probably
I'll-
shout it
I'll
out.
tell you after.
So they can't trust you
When
then?
you whisper it,
I'll tell you after.
would it make a difference?
I'll say it out loud afterwards.
It won't make a difference. He can just delete.
yeah, I can cut it out.
Lewis Rob.
He was never like that. He was never the same.
Drop
Yeah.
them. Yeah, boy.
Lewis was just kind of there. Again, we'll cut this out, but Lewis was he was kind of there.
I got assassinated by him one time.
Oh, you got.
What do you mean?
And then he got sent on to
Oh yeah, and got expelled.
Yep.
Not expelled.
Assassinated?
excluded.
Is that code for something?
Yeah, he literally came up behind him, put his arm around his neck for money for what he paid.
For 20p. Fruity Friday.
We had a fucking like a legal,
Dirty bastard.
illegal fucking sweet ring.
Oh yeah, we
Alright,
did have
cool.
that.
I think every school
Murray
has that.
Fairburn, the absolute man,
Selling off
the legend.
sweets.
He made some of it.
I think every school has that. Like, at one point in their stage, like, just handing off sweets
I
like
don't-
a drug deal.
Even if you had 10 quid, Harry, you would have been avoided.
In primary school, I dealt
Leave
used
me alone,
Tamagotchis.
Alan. You bully.
What? I dealt with Tamagotchi.
You got used Tamagotchis. See, we never bought into the Tamagotchi phase. It was always kind of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Our primary school was all about it.
Legit same. Like, in year
I
5...
dealt in used Tamagotchis. What the I dealt in broken Pokemon cards.
I did that too.
In
Yeah.
primary school, I stole a lot.
I just used to give away the element cards and not give them anything else.
In year 5 and year 6, like, if you didn't come to school with your deck, then, like, essentially you were just ostracised.
One file away from
I could tell by that smile it was the exact same in yours as well.
Did you have a dual disc? I did.
No one had time for you. No.
Oh, yeah.
Then the
Yes.
Irish kid came in and I hated him in one with you.
But I had the I had it right. You know, have you ever seen the first Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay.
Which one?
Is that the one?
The first
Or
one.
was it just called the
H-
Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
the
or
bad
something like
It was like pyramid.
Is that the one with Exodia?
Pyramid of
No,
Gaia.
that's the first
Return of the
episode.
Okay.
It's the one
The dip.
with like the Sphinx.
Andros.
Kaiba summons
Kaiba
the like
rules.
next level blue eye.
Blue one.
Where when it's summoned, it can destroy one card. Whatever. I had that card. I had all 3 Egyptian god cards,
Oh, all of them.
and I had like the perfect deck.
Oh, the perfect
Back
deck.
then, I was a fucking king.
Like a jizz king.
I was what?
Like the pimp of
Fucking
dogs.
primary school king.
Like, I had all the women bowing at him.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's Melon. What did you do, Harry?
Bow in
Fucking
my wake.
Smile and kill people.
Smile and kill people.
With the smile.
Is it? Well, I gathered that since you said smile and kill people. It was just kill people. There'd be no charm.
Who had a Game Boy SP?
I did.
I didn't
You
have
Game
You
Boy
mean,
SP?
you mean Advance SP?
I
Was
played
it-
on
was it
one
called
loads.
Advance SP?
I
It
played,
came
like,
out
Super
after the
Game
Advance,
Mario.
so like
It was that little, there was that
It was
little
just
a one, yeah.
the square one.
Yeah,
I
that was
had a
that was
Mario
the bomb.
for it.
that was shit.
That was the bomb. It was
We had
not the shit, that was the
specifically. I've said this before. We had specific benches in
bomb. So I can touch it.
what we called. I think
Yeah.
what did we call it now? We had like a little grass area in our primary school along the playground, which I think we called the spinny. And we
was it called a patch of green?
we had specific benches for each game with like a Yu-Gi-Oh one, a Pokemon, so we got there, and we just all go there with our Game Boy SPs and link up with the cable. I'll battle you, yeah.
We weren't allowed to bring a game.
I bet Harry had a friendship.
Tamagotchis are illegal for a few
But I had
years,
a
which is
one.
why I dealt with them.
Friendship bench. No, we had a friendship drain.
Um,
We all went to a drain and like used it as a Pokemon arena.
Did
It
you
was
ever
awesome.
play marble?
yeah. Did you ever play Blade?
Beyblade?
Beyblade.
Yeah.
And the little arena things dragged across the tarmac made a really horrible.
Oh no, I
It was
just
plastic.
fired them on tables when people were
They were
trying to do
we did as well.
Great.
I feel ashamed to realise that my first ever Pokemon I ever knew was Milk Tank
How?
because my friend Kit
What?
Barker,
Even before Pikachu?
Mine was
Yeah.
Nidoran.
But my friend Kit Barker, I haven't seen him since. He did an year video at one point. He was one of my first kind of friends in primary school. Like, he was like, "All right, let's design some things," and he drew milk tank. I'm like, what about, like, I knew that Pikachu was a thing, but I didn't know his name. It's like, you know, I just seen the character.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, what about that yellow one? He goes, now milk's better.
No, I'm just getting fucked.
Same thing.
I'm not losing it. It's just.
Hey Ethan, as you're a massive Pokemon fan, this will probably like hurt. But the first Pokemon game I ever played, Pokemon Channel game. Like,
Pokemon Channel, what's that?
it's the one where like Pikachu comes into your home and you watch TV together. That's
What
the
is
game.
wrong with it? What the fuck is wrong with
That's
it?
the game.
When did Pokemon Snap?
Pokemon Snap came out. I think it was Gen 1. I might be mistaken, but I think it's Gen 1 Pokemon. It was on the N64.
What was the
probably.
first ever Pokemon by you?
The first
Sapphire. I don't remember.
The first proper Pokemon game I played was Diamond.
Diamond. I had Diamond. I went into game, bought Diamond. I thought Pearl looks terrible. Then I realised things because they usually did like every generation. I remember it was every generation. They did like 3 Arc games because in whatever generation Diamond was in, they did Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
Yeah.
Which
Gen 1 it goes Pokemon Monsters Green in Japan only. Red, Green, and Yellow. Then Gen 2 you have like Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Gen 3 you have Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Gen 4 you have Diamond, Gold, Platinum.
Gen 5.
Oh wait, no. Gen 3 you also have Fire Red and Leaf Green as well. I forgot those. Gen 4 you have
Type 2 diabetes.
Oh yeah.
You have Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You have Type 2 diabetes. So you Pokemon diabetes.
Just drank a whole can of Coke. Probably not going to live long.
Gen 5 you have Black, White, Black 2, and Black and
Why
White
did
2.
they do that?
I wish they'd stop doing it. I understand when they bring out the third
Oh,
one.
you wish they'd stop trying to give people black names, do you? Racist fuck.
I understand when they bring out a
Prefer it to
third.
be white.
Like when
Yeah.
they bring out number 2.
Of what, Ethan? Too scared to say it?
I think
A fucking Sun. What's the new one?
Sunburned.
Gen 7,
I
Sun
thought
and
you
Moon.
were going to say that.
Sun and Moon is Gen 7.
Yeah, Sun and Moon 2. No, it's not Sun and Moon. It's Sun.
Oh, what are you thinking
The
of?
new ones that are coming out.
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon.
When are they going to
2.
have chair and table?
I think so. I think like they're doing what they
Oh
usually
no,
do.
it's Ultra, isn't it?
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or
Yeah.
something like that.
Why? Right.
It's count-
In Pokemon Black, did you fight Reshiram or Zekrom?
Pokemon Black you fight Reshiram. On Pokemon White you fight Zekrom, which is really confusing because like
Yeah,
Reshiram is
wrong. Yeah.
yeah Reshiram is the white one, whereas Zekrom is the black one.
Zac Efron.
My game.
Yeah. In Pokemon Black and White you fight Zac
My-
Efron.
I would do that.
In Pokemon Black, my game glitched. So
not
just
actual
before
He's the final boss. You go up to Mount Silver and you just find Zac Efron at the top of it. It's like, hey, I'm Zac Efron.
when I was playing Pokemon Black, the bit where
Back with the racism again.
when you go to fight Reshiram, okay, what you did?
Reshiram, yeah.
My game stopped and it went back to the DS screen. Went back on it. Reshiram was now part of my Pokemon.
Was Reshiram
So then I beat
an arrow?
Reshiram with himself.
Wow.
What?
On Pokemon Black, Reshiram arrow.
Wait, when you beat Reshiram, because I never beat him, do you get him to be part of your Pokemon? When
Yeah,
you
you
beat
do.
when you beat a legendary, do
When
they
you
become part
when
of
you
your
beat as long
No,
as you
yeah.
catch if you catch
team? Yeah,
them,
when you catch them, yeah.
they become part of your team. If you have a free space in your party, they go to your party. If not, they go to your PC.
Because I had like 3 Pokemon on me, so when my game glitched and I had a Reshiram anyway, if I would have beaten caught that other Reshiram, would I have 2?
Did you guys watch the original series?
When Harry tries to
Indigo.
Harry tries to catch Pokemon,
Indigo.
it runs away every time he tries to
Not
catch
the first.
He never caught a Pokemon.
Yes, so is Ronnie Allen.
Oh no, that might be the
When he
first
chose
series.
its first
Harry.
Pokemon, the Poke killed
What?
itself.
Is the first series?
Shut up.
The first series Indigo, or is that the second?
I think it is Indigo League. Yeah.
It is Indigo.
It goes Indigo League, then the Orange Islands, and it goes.
Confusing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the second one's Orange Island.
Then it goes to
He
the
never
Johto
gets
League.
laid.
Fucking
Really
hate
gay.
Orange Island.
Why?
Somehow, well, you know why? Because he's still 10.
So I love actual games for made of that. Though.
Ugh.
What?
So I love actual games for made of that because like you have
There's ROMs made.
no, but I mean like in Fire Red and
You
Leaf,
laugh and die.
like official, like in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you have the Seville Islands, which are like islands off the coast of Kanto. But like,
That was Brock, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'd love
How
it
old is he?
I'd love an official Orange Islands game.
Too young.
Right. Ash never age for some reason, but do Brock and like Dawn and T and that, do they age at all?
No.
Dawn.
And they all
I
come
love-
back, don't they?
Fucking
I love-
Dawn and Misty, the most shit names ever.
I love like the ultimate kind of screw you to Ash every time he gets 10th birthday cake off like it's like yeah, you will forever be 10. You will never grow old.
Does he ever get birth?
only a 10-year-old. That's it. He never gets cake with candy. Yeah. Why does he age?
I got kind of annoyed.
Because now he has teeth.
Because
X and Y with the brother and sister
excellent.
and Sabrina. I got pissed off.
I stopped watching after Black and White,
She
the
fucking-
anime.
Oh, they
Again
made
with
black
the
and white.
racism.
She fucking
The intro is
it,
the best
like
one ever.
through the whole series. It's just like pretty much every episode it has Sabrina like, oh, I love Ash and I want to fucking get with Ash. It's like, come on, man, just battle. I'm not here for the romance.
I love how a lot of Pokemon episodes try and like just showcase that, you know, loving your Pokemon is the best way to train your Pokemon. But whereas like in the games, it's just like fucking just throw them at as many monsters as you can until you level them up until like they're more powerful and everything.
No, because you think.
I watched this interesting video. I can't for the life of me remember what it was. But they go on about on the first season and one of the first episodes. You know when Ash meets Cat?
Yeah.
And they get the cat hates Bo, and they have this like really adult moment where Misty's going on about how she hates Bo, and Caterpie gets feelings hurt. And Ash is like, I respect that you don't like Bo. You shouldn't be shouting out that you don't like Bo in front of him. Hurts feelings.
God, they made a live action.
Like the make
2010 Pokemon Apocalypse.
It's not real. It's a fan film.
Alright.
It's a fan film.
Right, I don't understand this. They made X and Y the game, but why was the anime called X, Y, and
Because
Z?
Z came.
No, Zed never came.
But there was a Z.
Because X and Y were afraid of Zed. Zed was a certified sex offender, so they had to include him.
Didn't they have like the Z?
That's exactly the movie.
They had like
That's
a Z
exactly
move
the
or
reason.
something in the
Zygote,
games.
yeah. They had
Z moves are
They don't have anything to
what
do
were
with
the
X and Y then.
emeralds?
No. You're thinking of Megastone.
No, there was Z moves have been put in.
Z moves Sun and Moon.
I haven't played
So
any of the
it's
video
after
the band.
stuff.
I haven't played any of the.
I completed Emerald in like 2 days
I'm still.
on PC because you know they have that emulator, and I just like tweeted it. Like
Fucking Emerald is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
you were gonna spit something out then, but then you were like, oh,
I love
I
Emerald.
was because I couldn't figure out how I could say how much I love it. Pour me an apple on.
I love Emerald because you're a child who gets put in the memories. It's relatable.
I can't remember whether it was Emerald or Fire Red.
fucking screw that lid on.
But I got
Screw
stuck
the
for
lid
so
on.
long because I refused to read.
I'm doing it.
Knock it over.
I would
won't.
I would skip through every
Calm down.
line of dialogue, and I got stuck for so long because on part of it you have to go and change the clock, and because I'd never read what they were saying, I didn't know you had to change the clock.
Yeah, you spent ages running around the room going, what do I do?
I was like, eventually I was like, Dad, I can't get past this level. What do I do? And he goes through and he reads it. He's like, oh, you just gotta change the clock. Oh, maybe I should read from now on. Cheers, boy. Fuck that stage.
Degenerate shot. Look at his shot.
They're doing shots right now.
Disgrace.
Harry's got raspberry.
Fucking dare. Tighter than your mum.
Fine!
No!
No, that lid!
What are you? Screw it tighter. I'm not gonna carry on with that one. I'm gonna keep it below
Yes,
you.
no.
Did you hear?
I heard.
You hear. Alright, good.
You hear?
What happened?
No.
No. I would go that far if Tom's
dead.
Tom's dead.
Or in
Tom's
other
dead.
words, move to Carlisle.
Tom's dead.
I'll soon.
Carlisle's a
I
place.
really, he's really like it's stuck like.
Carlisle, people don't open doors
Control
for you.
yourself.
I can't hurt.
Control yourself.
Are you sobering up on Harry?
It's hurting.
You said seeing Harry take another shot.
Oh,
Say what?
So what?
We'll cut it out.
Shut your mouth.
you know, you get like swallow a bit of food check.
Oh, right.
Choking.
I thought you were going to say something mean.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Alan.
I mean, I
Of
don't
course,
know why it's
everything
Oh,
that
right. I
comes out
thought
of
you
his
meant
mouth.
physically have something in your throat. Oh.
It was Alan. Everything that comes out of his mouth.
Can't say it. I can't go that. I want to go that.
Let's just move on.
Let's move on.
Oh, even that.
With the O noise.
Because I want to say it. Really.
Oh, shut up, man. I
Ooh.
don't know.
What were we talking about before all this?
Pokemon.
Emerald. Pokemon Emerald. That's one like.
Like that Alan's such a thunder cunt.
I've got a thunder.
You are a thunder cunt.
Oh, you caught. I thought you said I have thunder.
No, I said the fact that Alan's thunder cunt. Which you are.
Oh, caught it. Yeah, I did.
It just stopped at you.
I did that.
No.
Harry, do you think you drank?
Shut up.
Well, in the
It was
past 2
tiny
days.
talks.
I know. Spoke.
Well, considering the past 2 days, I guess today's.
Fine.
Do you reckon you drank enough or not enough?
Who?
Harry, down the entire bottle. So
Oh.
brand you would.
What?
Give it here.
Okay.
Fine, I won't drink it.
Pussy
Give
bit. Look at that. Look, pussy out of it. As soon as I don't get it.
No.
He's like, no, I don't.
Fucking give it. If you give it, I'll fucking drink it for you. Okay?
If you throw up, you get down.
You get it kicked out and left out.
Left on the neighbour's garden.
Left on the neighbour's garden. No.
What a big whole fucking bottle of soap.
See,
You
pussy
said you could
bitch.
down it.
You said you down it.
Not downing fucking brandy.
Pussy bitch.
Look at that. Look.
No, I'm just not fucking
Call it
suicidal,
out.
Alan.
Caught him out. Caught him out.
He thought
He,
so clever.
so good, didn't he? It was like, oh, I'm gonna
You never
down
said
this
the whole
entire
fucking bottle.
Yes, I
Actually,
did.
Yes, you did.
I have 2 people and video evidence.
Ever what?
Evidence.
Okay.
So take
Evanescence.
your fucking.
You should still do it.
I'm not downing a bottle of brandy.
What?
Save.
Save you.
Save me. Alright then, down an entire bottle of stout. You're
No.
right, noble.
That's just like
No balls.
No.
No balls.
I have more fucking
If-
alcohol than you
no
did in that
balls.
fucking chess game.
Oh,
If you're gonna do it, use the apple one because the rest.
Are you bragging about being a loser?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're bragging about being shit at the game.
At
You're
least
bragging about making 7.
At least I lost better than you fuckers.
No, you didn't lose.
In a way, I fucking won.
At losing.
Yeah.
You're being shit.
In a way, it's winning. So fuck
But
you in
it's
the
al-
ass.
It's always losing.
Fuck you in the ass.
Yeah, you like that.
With lube. In fact, no, not with lube. Just dry. dry. It's fucking yeah. Okay.
At least he's come out of the closet finally.
I'm listening. Hey, Harry.
You're listening to PixelBritz Radio, and now
Human music.
yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Go
bum,
deal
bum.
with your gay issues.
Maybe I will, Alan. Maybe I will.
Don't slip on your way out.
Bring back the bud
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, fucking gay whore.
from the chest freezer.
Oh, Troy!
Yeah, he's right, that wouldn't
Best bring me.
hide his jacket.
You know he's
Put his
got that
jacket under
white
the sofa.
saying he'll bring me back a drink and twice it as well.
Get off my jacket.
What do you mean?
Where's my drink? I told you to bring me back.
I'll get it.
Get the fuck out there right now. No.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Look, that's how you be a good servant.
Yeah.
Learn.
Yeah.
It's not.
The only thing you'll ever be good at is Luke.
I'll ever be good at
You're winning.
dick.
Thank you, Kai. It's
Probably
much
better at it
appreciated.
than you.
Are they just outside to be cold, or are they supposed to be in the cooler?
Hey Harry,
What? No, they're in the.
Yeah.
I will always be
There are
better at
bottles in
sucking
the
dick
cooler.
than you because you're a loser.
There's bottles
Fine.
in the cooler.
Go on,
as well.
fucking try it
You
out.
don't want one of those.
No,
Well, it's fine,
I
this is
need
cold.
to.
Get a dick out.
Get a dick
I
out.
need to.
Yeah.
Which dick? Whose dick?
You want
My
my
dick?
Ethan's dick. We'll both suck Ethan's dick right now.
Wait, what?
You and me,
I
right?
would not agree to this.
He would kick you in the face and he would love
It's consensual.
It's not.
It is.
He's trying to rape you.
Ethan secretly wants it.
It's not.
I'll just
Lying.
leave that there.
It'd be like getting a blowjob for a dime.
Give me the.
Why?
You pussy.
No, I fucked
thought
it
they
up
were
and made it so.
twist
Yeah, it is, but I've twisted it in such a way that it can't be open. How you do that, I don't know, but I managed.
Oh, that's cool.
Fucking what are you doing? Just give it to me.
Just open the bottle! Twisty cap, remember?
Give me the ball opener.
Remember how you said that it was so...
What?
Once again.
Can someone clean that up, please?
Yeah, I'll get the towel.
That's not the towel.
Oh, Ethan.
You should have watched out.
So
I've
in the
already
back-
seen it before.
In the bathroom, there's a towel.
Alright, I'll go.
fetch.
Really enjoying Harry, look at you good at licking shit up.
I'm not...
What he does
Always
know
go to
is
the
a temper
bathroom anyway.
Only Ethan's shit. It's not Ethan's shit.
Towel or shit?
Towel.
Just use his hoodie.
You brought this on yourself.
I know I did. I don't use that hoodie.
Towel. Towel, please.
Whereabouts are the towels? Is it in the bathroom?
In the bathroom on the
I know,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, how have you been drying your hands in the bathroom?
I don't.
What? There you fucked off. My phone is literally right here.
Well, I said hide his jacket.
You said, what time is it?
I said hide his jacket.
We're having two different conversations.
What else is he down here? Oh.
Push it under further. Very visible.
Get the carpet out the way. Pass me out the tissue, boy. Boy.
What do you mean,
Pass me the hoodie.
Fucking it's closer to you than it is to me.
Leaves a fucking full Pepsi on the floor. Well, yeah, tiny bit. You know what I mean, though?
It's wood flooring. Stop spilling.
Who leaves a full can of Pepsi on the floor?
Idiots. Only idiots.
Fucking
Oh,
degenerate.
fucking hell.
Whore. Clean it up, you whore.
You would have been hurt if that hit.
Harry, you're on
You
thin
would have
ice.
been severely hurt. Hello. Hi.
You're on thin ice, Harry. The thinnest of ices.
Yeah.
At least a thin
Iced
one.
tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really thin.
Like one that's not that iced tea, but is iced. Look at one
Like one that's more peach than iced tea, but like still iced tea.
I think you've gone beyond your original metaphor and you're just saying gibberish.
Yeah, like your mum.
Yeah, true.
I'm good.
Fact.
My hoodie will smell really nice.
No, it won't.
No, it won't. It's
Oh,
full
well.
of beer and Pepsi in it.
Yeah, someone left Pepsi Max on the floor.
Yeah, well, left a full can of it. Tough wheat Harry.
It wasn't fucking... I finished mine.
Alan's had his, and Alan's is there nice clean. I've had mine and it's here. Yours is there conveniently with lots of Pepsi around the ring.
I finished mine.
Evidently not.
Really not.
It's not mine.
Must
What
be.
is it?
Guys.
Well, no, mine's been here the whole time. I've only had one.
Well, evidently
This is like
not,
the
because
scene
I
from
finished my
Lord of the
Pepsi. I
Rings.
remember finishing my
This
Pepsi.
is
I
like
put
the
it in
scene
the bin.
from Lord of the Rings. What
It
bin?
is.
Yeah.
The bin, outside.
Did you really?
Yes.
So if I go to that bin and the Pepsi can inside it,
Fucking go. You should go.
Well, this
Okay.
is the only one I've had so far, so...
I'm even taking a torch, so like I'm gonna take the phone.
Which
That's
bin?
cool.
When I come back in,
The
there's
recycle
no
bin or-
There's a bin out there?
The bin.
Oh, the recycle thing. I put the... Alright.
Yeah, there's a recycle bin, and then behind that, there's like two other.
I might as well have the Pepsi.
Superman's been lucky like that old.
Yeah, he's quite the face.
I might as well have this Pepsi anyway.
It's your Pepsi.
No one is claiming it. And
You're admitting to guilt.
I'm not admitting to guilt.
You're admitting to
No
guilt.
one's claiming it.
You're admitting to guilt.
However, I finished my Pepsi. The mystery of the Phantom Pepsi.
Fucking.
Harry Holmes. Nothing in the bin?
No.
Well, that's
He
weird.
admitted to guilt.
So I remember putting it in the bin.
guilt.
I didn't admit to guilt at all. I said I may as well claim this Pepsi because no one else is doing so.
Oh yeah.
Probably yours, to be honest.
How it works, mate.
Yeah.
Where's your jacket? Could be
Fuck
cold.
everything.
It could be cold though.
Where the
It
fuck
could
have
be-
you put
it
my
could be-
jacket?
It could be in a bin that I may have just gone to.
Really? Do you want me to go find it, Harry?
Where have you put my jacket?
In the bin.
Did you actually put it in the bin?
Yeah.
Don't stand on it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Fucking hiding my jacket.
gonna find it. Shit, the window. Yes, I won that duel. No, I didn't actually.
Do I?
I know you fucking have it.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
I'm looking at
Well,
it.
I mean, I went to the toilet a while ago, so it could be anywhere in
You
the
should
house.
probably stand up. Okay.
Do not throw the pillow, Harry.
Don't look.
Why?
It might be
You think I'm sick?
Yeah. Where have you hid my jacket? Stand your fat ass up.
Fucking hell. Look, see, no jacket.
Right.
Was a bit of pizza.
Good lord. Did you drop pizza?
No, I saved you from this.
You dropped pizza.
Oh, fucking clever. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Alright, shall we finish this podcast?
Cunt.
Yeah, probably should.
Face. McGee. Face.
Bye then.
Bye. Love you all.
No, you don't.
No, don't give
Gravity.
And don't
gravity.
Who wants the last word?
Love's not a real
Me.
thing because someone made it.
Bicycle!
Right, everyone say a bunch of words. I'm gonna stop it and see who gets the last word when I edit it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Words. Right, come on.
Cheese!